Hey guys, Eugen Gamer here. Sorry, something distracted me. And today I'm gonna do a top 8 Halo games. Like I said in my last video of my Super Smash Bros. Review, I'm gonna be doing something different, and this is what it is. I'm... One sec, let me clear that off, sorry. So, I'm a really big fan of the Halo games, and I wanted to just number down which of them I like the most. And please don't hate me in the comments. This is just my preference. And I have played all of them. I have not beaten all of them. There's one I still haven't beaten, and that's number 8, and that is not why it's number 8. So let's get on with it. Number 8, Spartan Assault. This game was kind of cool because it was intuitive. It was new. But it was crappy other than that. You can probably get used to the controls after a while, but like the controls just seemed weird. It just didn't feel. It was so hard to aim, and it just didn't feel like a Halo game. That's one of the things I love most. Is I started playing Halo when I was like 6, so because my brother was 11, actually no, it was probably when I was more or less 8, and my brother was 13, and he was in middle school, and all that other good stuff, and so I just grew up with Halo 1 and Halo 2, and that's what I remember, and that's what I love, but Spartan Assault just didn't feel like those. Alright, next, number 7, Halo Wars. Some of you might hate me for this, because it was a really fun game, don't get me wrong. But, like, again, didn't feel like a Halo game. It felt like more of something I played with my brother played. Which, he plays a lot of these. But, like, it just didn't feel like Halo. It had the characters, it had the enemies, it had all that stuff, but it wasn't Halo. But it was, don't get me wrong, it was still fun, and you should still try it if you were still looking into it. Halo number 6. This is Halo 4. I'm gonna get so much crap about this. Sorry guys, just pause it for a sec to turn down the music a bit. But anyways, you guys might hate me a lot for this. Oh my goodness, Halo 4 was the best. I'm gonna prove you wrong right here, right now. One wasn't made by Bungie, so there was quite a few things I didn't like. 2, the graphics were great, were really good, but still... And also, Chief talked too much. I mean, honestly, he was talking through most of the game. In the rest of the games, he barely ever talked. He talked the most in Halo 3 in the first 3. And I'm like, he's talking in every cutscene, and it's not just a couple words like "I need a weapon." It's "Cortana, are you okay?" And it's throughout the whole game. I'm like, that's not right. That's not Chief. Chief's the silent and deadly type. Even with Cortana, he's still. And also, the storyline was too short. Just too short. Alright. Next, number 5, Halo ODST. This one, don't get me wrong, was another great game. But, it didn't feel right because, one, you weren't the Master Chief, and that could just be me being a bit biased because one of the higher ones, you're still not Master Chief, but also the SMGs. Halo 2, you could dual SMGs, and I murdered everything. Unless it was on Legendary, because I don't murder anything on Legendary unless it's a grunt. Actually, don't get me wrong, I still beat Reach on Legendary, but Legendary is hard. Any of you say Legendary in the comments if you've beaten at least one game on Legendary. Because you know my pain. And so, yeah, it's hard. And also, you didn't have the shields, which made the game much harder than it... made it much harder. Made it one of the hardest. But it is not the hardest, that's number 1. Spoilers, darling. Spoilers. I'm not gay, I'm quoting River Song. Anyways, number 4, Halo 3. Another one you guys might itch about. I did not swear, I said itch. Itch about. That's what I say, itch about. Because this one falls so low on the list because I already had Reach by this time, because I got my Xbox 360 really, really late. And so I just breezed through the campaign with my brother. There was some levels that were fun, but the Flood they're much easier than they should have been, and I mean, killing Sparky was fun, but that was like a whole 2 seconds. And also there was a few things with some of the vehicles that I hated how it drove. Like, I hated how the Hornet drove because it was just so hard to control. Because I was so used to the Hornet. I mean, the Falcon from Reach. Alright, number 3. Halo 1/Anniversary. You guys might go, oh, this one was so good it should get number 2 or number 1. It was great, don't get me wrong. But one of the biggest reasons why it landed so high on this list is because it was number 1, and that started the series, just made it all, it changed how we thought about FPSs in general. I mean, it was Medal of Honor before that, before Halo 1, and it wasn't really complicated mission. It felt more like you were a Marine rather than a war hero. In Halo, you're a war hero. And it just changed our thinking with the FPSs, which was awesome. And because they did the Anniversary Edition, which you can see in the bottom right corner, the difference, and also, actually the whole right side's the difference. Halo 1 Anniversary. Halo 1 Anniversary. But anyways, and also, but yeah, this game was fun, and I beat it on co-op on Legendary. I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna breeze through these last 2. Let's do a recap before we get to number 2 and 1, because that'll kind of ruin it. Number 8, Spartan Assault. Number 7, Wars. Number 6, Halo 4. Number 5, ODST. Number 4, 3. Number 3, 1. Number 2, Reach. This game was awesome. I still play this one to this day. Forget about 4. I still play this one to this day. The graphics, amazing. It was just, look at it. There was so many combinations of armor you could get. The storyline was amazing, and everything was great about this game. It was sad that everyone died in the end, but it was awesome. Number 1, Halo 2. You might be saying, what makes this on top of the list? Let me tell you. Energy sword, Arbiter, dual-wielding. That's basically all I need to say. It had the largest campaign. You actually got to wield the energy sword, which in 1 there was the energy sword, but only elites could use it. It just really sucked. But in this game, it just made, and this game, since I had an Xbox for so long, this is the game I played the most. Anyways, that's just my preference. And please comment if you liked my list, if you didn't. Anyways, please like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Give me some loving. Alright, Using gamer